Hi everybody, I'm Zach and I like movies, and I am here to talk to you about Black Bag. This is the surprise second movie this year from Steven Soderbergh, one of the real goats of movies, and a real consistent director, well, if not a consistent director, one of the most prolific directors I think still working. And this was a little surprising because he already really impressed me back in January with his haunted house movie Presence, and while that movie was much more of like, I really still appreciate that movie for like what it does formally with its choice of cameras and its editing, and that being much more of the sort of mode of Steven Soderbergh where he's like really like toying with the formal tricks of like what he can still do and try to do in filmmaking. Black Bag, however, is the kind of sleek, cool crowd pleaser Steven Soderbergh. Think Out of Sight, the Ocean's trilogy, No Sudden Move. Just a small, tight little movie that is easy to watch, easy to like. And boy, did I like this. Like, wow, this is... I had the best time with this. Man, a lot of this, I really wish I could just kind of gush about the movie, but I really need to be tight-lipped about it because so much of the fun of it is just going along for it and seeing what gets revealed and what gets held back from you. Because Black Bag is a spy movie, and it's a real kind of like bedroom spy movie. It's like a John le Carre movie, but everybody's wearing Tom Ford. And it stars Michael Fassbender and Cate Blanchett. They are both spies, and they are married, a married couple, and they're both spies, and they kind of make it work, despite the need for secrecy that both Michael Fassbender has and whatever Cate Blanchett has going on, and they sort of like have like a system where like where were you last week? Black Bag, and they just get it. They can't tell any further. And so Michael Fassbender gets told about, he gets informed that there is a leaker in their agency. And his wife, Catherine, Cate Blanchett, is one of the suspects. And so Fassbender, as like the I am cut off from human emotions type of like interrogator and sleuther. They're very, very, very infamous around the office there. He invites two other couples to dinner and just tries to suss things out. And the other couples are played by Tom Burke, who you might have seen from Mank and Furiosa. He played Orson Welles in Mank and Praetorian Jack in Furiosa. There was also Marisa Abela. You might remember her from that bad Amy Winehouse movie Back to Black, but she was good as Amy, don't get her wrong, and she's really great here. There was also Regé-Jean Page and Naomi Harris, and things just kind of go from there. I'm just going to kind of leave the synopsis to that, because again, a lot of what this movie goes for is just sort of peeling back this like mystery of like the twists. There's twists and reveals, and there's a lot of like who's being watched, who knows they're being watched, and who can trust who. There's a lot of like play of loyalty between not just mostly in like a marriage. Like what makes Black Bag really fun as like not just a spy movie. It's that it's using the trappings of a spy movie to sort of investigate this relationship. It's like the screenwriter David Koepp, who also wrote Presence earlier this year, is really interested in what George and Catherine, how they make their situation work. Because when compared to the other couples, they clearly can't. They either have issues with like infidelity or just they clearly have their own baggage going on and whatever, their own secrecy going on. Like how does couples maintain, love and trust in an environment where you have to maintain secrecy? And there's a lot, and it's really fun to just sort of peel, and especially in like this dinner scene. Like it's on like the way that like it feels very, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, where like, let's invite the younger couples over and like get them drunk and play games. And there's all these actors really just make a feast of this dialogue. Everyone is great. Everyone really gets a moment to shine. Nobody really feels like they're lesser than. And Fassbender is definitely in that I'm cut off from emotions mode. Very very much the same energy as he was in The Killer. Cate Blanchett is she's Cate Blanchett. She's amazing. And also, again, everyone is wearing these envious clothes. My God, like Cate Blanchett is like there's a scene where she like goes to Zurich and she like wears this like great jacket that I'm just like, man, I want that. I want to wear. Oh, also like there were like I think like Fassbender like he has this like great wide frame. He has this pair of wide frame glasses and black turtleneck most of the time, and I'm like, yes, I want all spies to dress this nice. And also how the movie looks is so great too, because like it's like Soderbergh like really makes it fascinating, because like he's shooting on these wide anamorphic lensing, and he's lighting these scenes with a lot of incandescent lighting, like in that dinner scene, they have these like light bulbs, and they're just like, it's like they're just bright enough to like cause cause that fuzz of incandescent lighting. And even like the daytime scene, it's like the light is just sort of overpowering, and it really works well with like in that scene, because like they're when it's when the camera's on Fassbender, it's like you can't ever really see his eyes in his glasses, and the interiors of their houses are beautiful too. It's like full of like that. It's like that big fancy houses where like a lot of windows and glass, which is very much pointed about how they reveal each other, but also have to keep things secret too. And there's some twisting. There's a great twist reveals. It's really cool. There's a great sense of like, again, it's a movie that feels really sexy without being sensuous. And again, the performances are all great. Tom Burke, he's got really great moments where he's just drunk. He's like drunken and angry and upset, and also there's a scene like later on, like towards the end with this where Fassbender is doing this series of polygraph tests, and the way it's cut is so fun. Like, because like he'll ask one person a question, and then somebody else will answer it, and it'll keep going and escalating. And like, oh man, like Marisa Abela in that scene is just so she's so good. Like because she feels so she's so self-confident. She's so it's very, defensive in the way of like, I know I'm smarter than this, and that I know that I'm smarter than this. Also, a bit part of Pierce. There's a bit part that's played by Pierce Brosnan, and he's a really good face to like get for like a kind of the elder statesman in charge of the place. And he just has a great stern frown. And also Regé-Jean Page, I should mention, he's got great scenes, especially with Naomi Harris, who plays the sort of company shrink, and she has great moments with various characters, when they're having these sessions together. And I just love the fact that it was this cool, tight little movie for adults that was really focused on relationships and dueling, the sort of like questions of loyalty and questions of how you make a relationship work, whether some can't or some don't, and it's just fun. My God, like I really just want to like, again, I want to gush over more of it, but like, no, you have to just see it for yourself. And also, it's just a clean, sleek 90 minutes. You're in and out, super fast, and you're gonna have a great time with it. And man, this is the kind of cool, sexy movie for adults that we need more of. Like, you could make so many movies of this, even without an overstacked cast like this. But like, man, it's just, we need more of this. Like, we don't need like one, what was it, The Electric State, that movie for Netflix that no one is going to like and is going to be forgotten in like a week at the quickest. And it's cost like $320 million, one movie, and that is insane. And this, I doubt, cost anything more than $10 million. And man, it's so, man. Also, the score is so fun and poppy and jazzy, and it's everything. It just looks great. It sounds great. It's cut great, and I would say that a few beats do feel a bit predictable if you're familiar with the kind of spy movie that it is. But like, I'm having so much, but I had so much fun with it. Like, I could easily forgive that. And yeah, it's so cool. It looks great. It sounds great. Everyone's gorgeous. The clothes, I want to own all this clothes. I don't care if it'll put me further into debt. And yeah, Soderbergh has done it again. I love it when he like is able to show off that he can be both experimental, but also still, a real movie guy. He's a real he really knows how to like deliver fun, cool movie. And yeah, also between this and Presence, him and David Koepp really need to keep working together. They still got the juice. And man, I'm feeling a strong 8. This is one of my favorites of the year. I had a great time with this, and I think you will too. And so that's probably my review. What did you think of Black Bag? What is your favorite Soderbergh movie? There's actually a Soderbergh. He doesn't always have he might not always have the strongest batting average, but man, when he hits like this, he really knocks it out of the park. And yeah, like I really do need to like go back and do like a big just a big dive through his filmography, because there are some holes in it that I need to fill. There's a lot of the smaller movies he's done, but love this movie. There's definitely probably right now my favorite of 2025, but hey, there's a lot more of the year left to go through. And for now, that'll be it. I'm Zach. I like movies. I got a lot more movies to watch, and I hope you watch movies too, because movies are life. And I will see you all next time, and you take care of yourselves.